Independence Nigeria! Who does not know that Rachel Gionimaro is a Nigerian? In case you never knew, I'm a Nigerian and I'm airing from Nigeria as I speak with you. This is October and this is the first video I'm sharing with you in the month of October. So happy Independence Nigerians, and I'm a Nigerian, so happy Independence to us. When last I came, we began a series on team, how to choose highly productive team and how to manage them to be able to achieve your business ROI. That was what we focused on the last time. And I remember I said that to be able to choose a team, you've got to know that there are three categories of people that can possibly fall in your team. One is your superiors, people who are your seniors, who are higher than you are. The rest are your mates, your colleagues, people who operate relatively at the same level with you. Then those who are below you, who are your subordinates. Yes, and the next thing is, the Rachel you're looking at, for me to be able to be a go-to person in Nigeria when it comes to people's discovery and topping your game of entrepreneurship using innovation. I didn't do that alone. I do that with the help of a team. And those team are actually it's a team containing many members, and that team contains my superiors, it contains my mates and my subordinates. Of course, when I say my mates, I don't necessarily mean age mates. I actually mean colleagues, people who operate at the same level. Now, the next question to ask me, and which you should learn too, is how did I manage to attract such people into my team? How did I manage to attract superiors? First, the way to attract superior is called excellence. Did you hear that? Excellence. Of course, excellence is an upgraded resourcefulness. In other words, when you are resourceful, you can give value. You've been able to develop yourself and your mind enough that you give value. You can't be parasitic because you already have enough to give. You're always beneficial. You're always this person that when you're in a team, you're always productive. That's wonderful. But when it comes to attracting seniors, superiors already have these kinds of people in their own team, all around them. Following them. These superiors are usually heavy A-class influencers, nationally and of course internationally. Therefore, being resourceful alone does not attract them. What attracts them is being excellent. For example, I'm a people's coach. If you look at these things broadly, people's discovery actually falls within the confines of personal development. It's an aspect of personal development. Now, but when I wanted to develop excellence, when I wanted to build excellence, I needed to leave personal development to climb to a specific area, and that is people discovery. And when I've helped you to discover your purpose, the next thing is build a career within the confines of that purpose. Believe me, I am someone who believes a lot in innovation. Actually, I innovate a lot and I teach people how to master the art of innovativeness. I didn't just stop there. I had to sit on myself. I had to work on myself. I had to expose myself to a lot. I had to persevere and determine to be able to develop excellence when it comes to helping people discover their purposes, helping people to develop innovativeness, people from Nigeria and beyond. So I was able to attract them because I'm also a writer. So I was able to attract them because in the things I do, I selected a few of them and mastered excellence when they are concerned. So when these superiors notice that Rachel is too good at it, no, she does it. You attract your colleagues by doing it. But when it comes to superiors, when it comes to seniors, when it comes to people of higher status, you've got to develop excellence. So if you want to attract them to your team, you don't walk up to a superior and say, please, can you be a member of my team? It sounds somehow. Of course, I told you the last time. You don't tell people, hey guys, come, let's form a team. People do that, believe me. The most productive teams ever I've seen weren't formed by saying, please come guys, let's form a team. No. But you include them in your work. And once in a while, you call them team, but you don't often use the term, especially when you're dealing with your superiors. So what you do is to develop excellence. So whenever you have the privilege of doing anything where your superiors can see you, guy, you've got to do it with some level of professionalism, such that you'll be singled out from the crowd. This was what Rachel did to attract some high-profile individuals into my team. Of course, today I'm a high-profile individual, but then I wasn't a high-profile individual from birth. And before I was able to attain this level, I was able to attract people that were here. And there are still people, some high-profile individuals or higher-profile individuals, those who are greater than I am for today. And some of them are in my team. I attracted them by excellence. They saw the things I did, that I didn't just do what people are doing very well. I did it with excellence. So, how do you achieve excellence? Specification or specificity. You've got to specify. When you have too many things you're doing, you will rarely be excellent in all of them. I mean, you cannot just be. So, for you to attain excellence, you've got to specify. Let it be that this is what I do and this is where I want to build excellence. This is what I want to build, not just build brand, but build excellence. How do you know if you get? So when you do that and you have built excellence, when you build excellence, then you display it. Those people, what attracts them is such excellence. They cannot stand it. They cannot stand it. Okay. Now, when you want to attract people of your category, people who are of your the same cadre with you, the same level of growth in the industry, what you need to attract them is resourcefulness. You've got to be someone who has content. Someone who has content. I mean, you have content. You're someone who can deliver even without preparation. You may not deliver super excellently, but you can deliver. Someone who always gives. Of course, when we're talking about giving, it mustn't be giving money. It can be giving values of different kinds. So someone who gives value, they have to trust the fact that you're a value giver. You know the forehand. You know the forehand. As we talk about pidgin English. So when you are someone who is very resourceful, they know you don't give trash. You always give something valuable. If you're very resourceful, in fact, you've got to check your dictionary. In that meaning of resourcefulness. To be resourceful means that you have content. You always give value. You always give value. You're always beneficial. You cannot be in a team and they are looking for someone that will do the slightest things. I mean, you're valuable. You are resourceful. If you're very resourceful and anywhere you go, you display resourcefulness. If you have any single opportunity, any slightest opportunity to have anything to do with them, you show you're resourceful. You can volunteer to work with them, and anything you do, they see you do it and you love doing. You are not like someone like you keep holding to yourself and they be begging to grab a little from you. No, you are always very free or very willing to ever give out value. If you're such a person, it will be very easy to attract such people to your team. Okay, your colleagues will be very happy and they will joyfully join your team. Did you get that right? Now, the last point before we go is when you want to attract your subordinate to your team. Now, these are people who are aiming to come to the heights where you are. So, the challenge is not your competitors are, your superiors are up, you are trying to get to where they are. Your colleagues are where you are. Horizontally, you are operate at the same level. But subordinates operate at lesser cadre, at lesser level. So how do you attract them? You attract them by acceptance. You attract them by giving them sense of acceptance. That's just the word. Okay, that's just the word. And how do you do that? Some of them come to comment on your post on social media. Some of them try to identify with you slightly. When they show face at all to identify with you, don't be someone who keeps giving them levels. We don't belong to the same category. I mean, you are below, I am up. No, you don't do that. What do you do? When they come, joyfully, oh wow, how are you? So, hope you're fine. Give them attention. I mean, behave to them like you care. What bothers them bothers you. You are concerned. You are empathetic. I mean, you care about how they fare. You care about what happens to them. If you do that, they will look at you as someone who is concerned, someone who loves them, someone who accepts them. And so they will be willing to be where you are. And when you delegate them to do anything for you, believe me, they will even feel privileged. They will. But when you give them levels where you try to make them feel like, I mean, guys, you've not got to where I am today, you're still getting below. They'll be like, okay, so maybe, of course, everyone loves love. Everyone loves to be loved. Everyone loves to be accepted. Everyone loves to be a friend. So the way to attract subordinates into your team is to demonstrate empathy, is to demonstrate high level of acceptance to them whenever opportunity smiles at you. And of course, I've said, to be able to attract colleagues into your team, you've got to be able to be resourceful and show that you are. And if superiors are your target, these are the people at the top that you want to attract to your team, you've got to be excellent. So when they are doing things for you, when they are running, when they are helping you, they look at it that babe stands out. I mean, she stands out, he stands out. So yes, that's the kind of people I like working with. They don't even know they're actually working for your favor, okay, or working in your favor. Remember, don't go and say, guys, come, let's form a team. It's not too wonderful. So just know that you need a team, especially when, say, for example, I need team technical members. I need people, intellectual people, kinds of resources that you need in your team. So just be on the lookout. Whenever you meet such people, display what. Of course, you should be able to know when they are your superiors. I mean, who does not know who is getting better than they are? So the moment you've known that these are my superiors, the next thing is excellence. So if you know that this event will be attending, superiors will be coming, and these are people you want to connect with, connect with in such a way that they don't get to forget you so easily. Work on yourself. Prepare. Make sure that everything, from the way you say things, the way you say to the way you say them, your movement, everything about you is just super excellent. And believe me, they will single you out from the crowd. I want to believe you get plenty value from today's video. Of course, if you don't share this video, what do you gain? So make sure you subscribe with us. I mean, you've got to subscribe with us. We played with you. Hit the subscription button, share this video, and drop your comments below so I can read and see how you feel about the things I've shared today. Thank you so much for always engaging with us. We appreciate that you are there. Until next time we meet, ensure that you learn how to attract quality members to your team. Until then, bye.